Okay, I'm going to have to address a lot of these posts that I'm receiving back about what I said about the Queen of England on a video because there's too many of them. Listen, one of you people made my case. You might as well abolish your monarchy. There's one idiot on there said that the Queen of England keeps her mouth shut, and that's great. Then what is the use of the monarchy except a burden on your tax-paying citizens? The Queen of England doesn't do what she does, which is obviously, according to you people, nothing, for free. I don't know the amounts, but I'm sure you can check it out, how much you spend as British taxpayers maintaining this pampered woman, this non-useful person. For what? A symbolism? Tradition? Do you really want to have a discussion about the kings and queens of England's tradition of civil rights issues? I don't think so. You run to defend a person who does nothing for you, obviously. Somehow or other you missed my point. My point was freedom of speech. I said nothing about the Queen that is not true. You show me an 85-year-old woman that has not had a yeast infection in 85 years, and then that woman must be God. Or you show me a person or any human being that does not use the toilet, then that must be a God. If the Queen, as in your words, keeps her mouth shut, then what good is she? If she's not the top PR person for your country, then what is she? Just some pampered person that you people pay for to hang around? I think she's one of the third richest women in the world, and you pay to maintain this silliness? I think it's time for you folks to consider abolishing the monarchy. Look, my genes come from people that left England, came to the United States, and then threw the king's people out of this country. We reputed monarchy, the monarchy. We reputed the king. We threw the king out of here. You're one of the last countries left celebrating a long lineage of human rights violations, which is what the monarchy of England stood for. That I can assure you, and that you cannot argue with me. And to say that this woman has done anything in her life, she's done nothing except be rich. She did nothing but inherit a crown. She rode history. She did not make history, she rode it. She rode upon it like you ride a horse. I think it's time for you to seriously consider abolishing the monarchy. Now, don't get me wrong. My country's full of garbage, too. Now, my country, instead of celebrating royalty, these people over here, it seems the majority of us, celebrate celebrity. Celebrate movie stars that have done nothing in their life. And the idiots go and pay their money to see them, making them rich, more rich. And then they mouth off. They certainly don't keep quiet over here. They run their mouth every chance they get. Hey, listen, you're talking, the United States was a country that put Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe on postage stamps in the 90s. Two people that overdosed themselves. Two people who committed suicide, sort of. And we celebrate them. Elvis Presley. These are the people that America, the United States, tries to consider royalty. And it seems like our news media can't let royalty go. They talked about John Kennedy and the horse-faced wife of his as being royalty and Camelot. Yeah, what kind of garbage is that? Now they're trying to do it with Obama. They celebrate celebrity. That's the United States royalty, and they'll listen to them. The United States is totally screwed up. We are way off track, as is England. You know, it's really funny. You have no tolerance for people freedom of speech unless you're Muslim over there. That's ridiculous. Windsor Castle, that'd make a good mosque, or for all you the Union Labor Party, you could picture a lot of flats in there. Look, if your queen has no function, as some of you say, except to keep her mouth shut, hey, tell her that. Yeah, right. Elizabeth, you got to keep your mouth shut. That's what you do a good job. Just be rich and keep your mouth shut. Let your children go play around, screwing up the world. I'd like to see the track record of syphilis and gonorrhea among the monarchy throughout the years. Hey, abolish the monarchy. If that woman is as useless as you say, and that she should not open her mouth, you see, she's supposed to ascend politics, meaning that when someone else's rights are trampled, as these politician or this politician, this female did to Michael Savage, and she has an obligation to say something. She'll damn sure say something about people civil rights in Darfur or civil rights in South Africa. She'll run her mouth on those issues, but her own country bans and goes after one single person who had no bone with England. As far as I know, Michael Savage never said anything about England. I couldn't say for sure. But you see your intolerance? You see the intolerance against me? You would send people after me, yet you allow Muslims to take over your government, the religion of peace, the Muslim religion. You are essentially becoming a Muslim country. Now, they're not going to accept a female queen, so you better hurry up and get that other guy in there. Now, abolish the monarchy, people. If you feel that way, that you've got to pamper and protect a filthy rich, the third or second most richest woman in the world, you're hanging on to tradition? What tradition? What tradition are you talking about? Your occupation and your rule of India? Your occupation, your rule of the Bahamas? Your taxation without representation of America? What tradition are you protecting? Why are you bowing down to this woman who was pampered? Her father died early because of his lifestyle. They put her on a white horse and slapped the butt and said, "Ride. Ride, Elizabeth, ride." Abolish the monarchy if the woman can't dabble in politics. She has less rights as your regular commoner. Yeah, let's make Windsor Castle a living space for commoners. Let's make Buckingham Palace into a mosque. Abolish the monarchy. This is crazy. It's in my genes to repudiate the monarchy, to repudiate a queen that has done absolutely nothing except be queen. Oh, look at the good work she does. Hey, look, put me, let me be born into billions of dollars and see what good I can do. Come on. And again, like I said, I'm talking from a country that put Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe, two people who overdosed themselves, drug abusers, on postage stamps. We celebrated the folks. So this country is no better. But you know what? I seem to have more freedoms talking about garbage here than I do there. Our politicians are disgusting. Anyway, I forsake the Queen, and God bless the late, great Britain.